I'm here today with a haul of a ton of good stuff. This is stuff that I've accumulated over the last few months, and I wanted to share with you some of the stuff I've been using for a while so I can kind of tell you my thoughts on it. Some of it's brand new, but I just wanted to do a haul. I haven't done one of these in so long, just a good old-fashioned haul. It's kind of, I think a lot of my channel when I first started was hauls. So I just thought this would be really fun, and I haven't done one in a long time. So Sephora, Huda Beauty website, Ulta, I think there's a few things, but a ton of great stuff that I wanted to share with you. So if you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Cassie. I hope you enjoyed this video and decided to stay a while. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the bell. And yeah, let's just get into some new goodies that I picked up recently. Okay, so first and foremost, I cannot be held responsible for my baby hairs. The postpartum hair growth is like for real. I'm realizing how much hair I actually lost. It's absolutely insane because I have sprouts of hair all over. I look like a chia pet. So they cannot be tamed. I have tried hairspray with like a spoolie. It does not work. It just basically makes the hair crunchy and then like stick straight up. So I just have crunchy hair. So I'm just rocking the frizzy baby hairs that stick straight up. Some people's baby hairs like stay down. Mine do not. Look at this. Like this kind of growth, it goes all the way back here. It's crazy. So my hair, that's why I've been wearing it in a ponytail lately, because I just can't, it being down, I just can't with it. It's just too crazy. But let's get into the stuff. I have a bunch of things here, like I said, from Sephora, stuff I've been trying, stuff that I haven't yet. The first thing, I'm just gonna grab it because it's right here. I love the Laneige sleeping mask. This is just their regular one. It's kind of like a strawberry berry flavor. I already think I have a backup, but I saw they had two new flavors, and it is the mint choco and the sweet candy. So I got this little set here. I love Christmas sets, or when they come out with gift sets. There's a lot of different brands that I look for, and one of them is Laneige. I had one last year that had like vanilla, and I don't remember the other ones. And I love their juicy bombs. Those ones are great too, but I really was excited to try these new flavors, so I got that one. They also had a coupon code to try out a bunch of foundations, so you got a bunch of these little guys here. Oh yeah, and don't pay attention to my nails. I painted them and they looked super cute, but then the metallic chipped, and then here we are. I haven't had a chance to repaint them. But I got the Milk Flex Stick. I also got the new Shiseido foundation, Giorgio Armani Luminous, and what other new ones? The Forever foundation, and I think there was one more, but you got to pick quite a few samples. So I did get that for, you know, the sample. I don't remember what the coupon code is. You can always look online and they will have a bunch of coupon codes. Then I don't even know where to start. Okay, I picked this up, which I'm really excited. The Way Super Dry Shampoo. You guys know I'm always into finding like the latest and greatest in dry shampoos. The Living Proof Perfect Dry Shampoo is like my holy grail. Also the Nirvana white one, but I think they've discontinued it because I can't find it anymore. But I'm excited to try this out. I do like their regular dry shampoo, but I'm excited to try their super dry shampoo. I've picked up quite a few different foundations lately. One of them, the new Kat Von D foundation that was like in the white packaging, I did grab that from Sephora. I do not like it, so I returned that because it just looked so gross on my skin. It made my skin look textury. It like wasn't very, not that it wasn't like full coverage, because I don't really tend to love a full coverage foundation, but it was really patchy. So no matter whether I used a brush or a sponge, it looked really patchy on my skin. It didn't look even, and then it also accentuated texture and dryness, and it just did not look cute on my skin. So that one went back. I also picked up the new Smashbox foundation. Now this is so full coverage. I mean, it's like paint on your face. Some people love this. I know Tati really loves this foundation. For me, maybe it's because I'm not like a full coverage queen. I don't like super full mask-like coverage. This is so full coverage. I mean, you need the smallest amount, but to me it looks a little too makeup-y. It's one of those foundations that would look beautiful on video, like filming a YouTube video or something. Probably in photography it would look pretty, but in real life I just feel like it looks really heavy, and it's almost so full coverage, and blurring that it doesn't look realistic. And I tend to, especially like on a normal day-to-day basis, I love wearing makeup, and I wear makeup most days because I genuinely look forward to doing my makeup every day. For like an everyday wear, it's just so heavy and makeup-y looking that I'm almost like, I don't really want to go out in public because it looks so heavy on the skin. So for me, like, this isn't my favorite. Now, if you're looking for something super full coverage, you might love this. It also didn't wear very well on me. It got super oily, and I don't really have oily skin. So to me, it's just okay. I'm gonna try it as like maybe a mixing foundation, but it's just not technically like my favorite type of foundation, and it's not one I reach for very often. Okay, the next foundation, which I'm wearing and I'm loving, I bought it in 2 shades because I didn't know what shade, and I use self tanner, and then sometimes I don't. So I wanted to have something that I could wear, because I've heard such great things about it, when I'm fair or when I'm tan, and be able to mix them to get the in-between shades as well. So I have the shade 260 and 220, and I am not self tanned, and I felt like 220 was really fair on me, and 260 almost worked better with my non-tanned skin. So I might need to get a darker shade, but this goes on beautifully on the skin. Oh my gosh, it looks so flawless, so beautiful. Now, a lot of these foundations I have used, but if you want to see dedicated videos where I show you, they wouldn't be first impressions obviously, but more of a review video and a wear test throughout the day, let me know, because I used to do foundation reviews or first impressions all the time, but I have a ton of foundations that I'm loving that I could do like wear tests throughout the day. For example, the Stay Naked, I'm really loving that. The Pure foundation, the Anastasia foundation, the new Charlotte Tilbury foundation. So if you'd be interested in just seeing more of a review style versus a first impression, let me know, because I'd definitely love to film those. They're super easy for me to film. But the Synchro Skin is so great. If you have watched my channel for a long time, you know that one of my holy grail foundations back in the day, they discontinued it, was the Synchro Skin foundation. And this is the self-refreshing, so it's a new one. But their regular Synchro Skin, I was obsessed with. I went through at least 2 or 3 bottles of it, and I used to talk about it all the time on my channel. So I really like this. It's amazing. It's a little bit more expensive, but I feel like it looks so pretty on the skin. I feel like I look a lot paler on the viewfinder than I do in real life, but it gives such a healthy, plump, youthful look to the skin. It's really great. New powder, because I don't know, I'm so in love with this one right here, my Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is the 3rd one I've gone through, and I've like already hit pan. This is like the most beautiful powder for setting your under eyes. I just love it so much. So I remember really liking this Wet n Wild powder, and so I picked this up in Neutral Buff, and I do like it. It's such a soft powder. It reminds me a lot of the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. It's just very light. It's a great one to set your under eyes. I use this to set my whole face as well. And it doesn't really add any coverage, but just kind of sets everything and gives kind of a soft focus effect. So I like this. So I picked up 2 new NARS palettes. I'm a sucker for NARS blushes. This is from Ulta, and this is their Star Scene palette. And it's 3 products. You have 2 blushes and a highlight. These are so beautiful. It's kind of that baked gelée formula. So it's not like their traditional powder formula. And so you have like the highlighter, which is a pretty kind of golden highlight, and then you have 2 kind of brighter blushes, which I actually really like for fall. They blend so beautifully on the skin, and I really like them. I really like this type of formula as well. But this one again is the Star Scene. I love these. I mix the 2 blushes. The highlight works on my skin. It looks really pretty. So I've been loving this. I think it's gorgeous. One of my last videos, Say Something Looks Different About Me. I think it might be that I don't have lashes, because in all my videos, because I had in all my previous videos, I either filmed with full-on falsies or I had lash extensions, and I have none. So I've just been rocking the naked bare lashes, and so I think that does make me look a little different, because I don't have my big dramatic lashes, which I love and I'm so used to. So that could be why a few people said I looked different. That, or my face has gotten fatter. I don't know. I mean, I know my face has gotten fatter, but the only thing I think of is like eyelashes make a really big difference. Okay, next is the NARS Free Lover Cheek Palette. Woo! I feel like I'm just like always buy their cheek palettes because I love them so much. So this one you have 5 blushes and a highlight. This highlight is, now these are the powder formula. So they're a little bit more, they're not dusty, but I mean, they kick up a little bit more product than something like a baked gelée would. And let's see, I'm gonna try to swatch these. You can tell I haven't done a video in a long time. Okay, so here are the colors. Super pigmented, super pretty. I think this is gonna be a palette that appeals to a lot of skin tones because you do have the deeper tones for deeper skin tones, or even if you're fair skin and you want more of that real flushed look, then you have these lighter shades which are super beautiful. And the highlight, I actually feel, I mean, my hand has no self-tanner on it, and it still would work. It's a little bit golden, but I think it would still work just fine if you were fair skin. And obviously if you are deeper skin, that is gonna look stunning on you. So I'm really liking this. I've used it twice already and I like it. It's actually, the blush that I have on today are a combination of this shade and this shade. Purchased this because Jam Beauty 89, Jessica, always raves about this, and so I'm like, okay, finally gotta bite the bullet and get it, because it's just, she loves it so much, and I really love her recommendations. It's the Milk Makeup Baked Bronzer, and this is just a bronzing stick, and I did use it today, and I actually really liked it. Oh my gosh, let me get this cap off. So it's just a giant bronzing stick, and it's a really pretty shade. Mine smells kind of like Play-Doh though. So Jessica, if you're watching this, or if you have that, if any of you have this, does yours smell like Play-Doh? Because I just want to make sure this isn't expired and that I don't need to exchange it for a new one. The other bronzer that I got is this one here. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Glow Bronzer, and this one is in the shade Faux Tan. I can't remember if I heard Jessica talk about this one as well, but it's more of a liquid bronzer, so you'd want to put this on, I guess you could go right on your brush or on like a little dish, and it's this here. It's so beautiful. This blends into the skin so nicely, so blendable. They do have another shade too that I believe is darker, but I'm loving these. I love cream bronzer. I use a cream bronzer almost every day. The one that I'm currently trying to use up is this Sculpting Concealer in Honey. You guys have heard me talk about this. It's a perfect, amazing contour bronzer. I love it, but I'm trying to use that up so that I can start really getting into some of these other cream bronzers that I have. I want to say that I heard Jessica, Jam Beauty 89, talk about these as well. I know that this highlight, for sure I did. But these are RMS Beauty, and this is the Contour Bronze and the Baruti Bronze. And I have to figure out how I want to use these. I don't know why I just smelled that. This one is the Baruti Bronze, and it's kind of a deeper bronze. Now this has more of like a waxy feel to it. It's not like a creamy feel. It's almost like a thin, I don't know, it's kind of waxy feeling. So if you've tried these, let me know how you apply them and how you like them, because the texture is like not quite what I was expecting. And then this one is the contour, and you can tell it's a lot deeper and cooler, but they almost have like a sheen to them. So if you've tried these, let me know how you like them, how you use them, because they're almost like a little bit waxy and, I don't know, shiny to me, or waxy, and I don't know if it's necessarily got a shimmer in it. So I don't know. I'm a little confused by the texture of those and the finish. But if you have them, let me know your thoughts. How do you apply them? Do you love them, hate them? And should I keep them? I've got this highlighter. Pretty sure Jessica also talked about this one. And it's in Magic Luminizer. And it's so pretty. I'm so excited to try this. I think I have another one of theirs actually in a different shade. And it's just super pretty. If you are fair tone, I think you'll really like this one. So I'm excited to try that. I also have on my cheekbones, I actually don't have a powder highlight. I have this new product from Tower 28. It's called the Super Dew No Shade. And it's just like a gloss that I just tapped on my cheekbones. And it has no color. This thing has been selling out all the time on Sephora, so when it finally came back in stock, I picked it up. It's just kind of like a gloss, but it looks so pretty. It gives that kind of wet look to the skin without being like a metallic or shimmery highlight, and I'm into it. I think especially if you do like a more no makeup day, it's gonna look so stunning. So Really excited about playing with this more. Have you tried that? Let me know. I'm into it. Is this Milk Flex Highlighter in Lit. Now this is like the opposite of this. This is super like shimmery. Does it have glitter flecks in it? Very metallic, but so pretty. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. They have a bunch of different shades too. And Lit was the one that works best for my skin tone. So I've used that quite a few times, really like it. I think it's beautiful. I picked this one up at Target. This is the Honest Beauty Rose Pink, and I believe Tati talked about this. This should probably just be like a YouTube made me buy it video because a lot of these seem to be YouTube inspired. This is the perfect, just everyday, neutral, rosy blush. I love it. I am a sucker for a cream blush. I love cream products. I use cream blushes, highlights, and bronzers almost every day. And I love this. The formula is super nice. They have a few other shades, but this particular shade sells out all the time. Is the Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand in Goldgasm. And this is super pretty. It's definitely more of a golden highlight. It, for some reason, somehow, works on my skin, even though it's pretty gold. But once you blend it out, it just gives such a pretty reflex to the cheekbones. I really like it. I want to try a few other shades because I think there's 2 or 3 shades. And it just looks so nice. It looks so pretty. Blends so nicely into the skin. I'm a sucker for these Charlotte Tilbury products. I've gotten really into a ton of her products lately, and I really like that one. Speaking of Charlotte Tilbury, there's a few things that I've gotten here. This is the corrector in the shade 1 Fair. I'm obsessed with this. I've been using for quite a while, where is it? The Becca one, and this is very, very thick, and it can kind of look a little bit crepey under my under eyes because it is so thick. This is so thin, but covers so amazingly. I am obsessed with this. I've used it twice now. It looks so pretty on the under eyes. Flawless, gorgeous. Yes, totally recommend this. I need so much less concealer to cover up this darkness under here. I absolutely love this. Concealers, I bought a couple recently from Ulta. The CoverGirl concealer, everyone's raving about this right now. Totally understand. It's so beautiful under the eyes. If you have drier under eyes, I think you'll really like this. I am not a fan, as you guys know, of the Shape Tape, way too drying, way too cakey under my under eyes. This is phenomenal. I also have really been loving the Conceal and Hydrate by Revolution, Makeup Revolution, yeah. Makeup Revolution. It's beautiful, very hydrating, great coverage. Both of these have been interchangeable in my routine. I'm obsessed with these. Get a Buxom, one of their new palettes. It's more of the pinky ones, and I did not like the way that those blended on my eyes, so I returned that, but I did pick these up from Huda Beauty. Oh my Lanta. That's what's on my eyes today. These are so beautiful. So I have Nude Light, and oh my gosh, these are so pretty. I have this color right here in my brow bone. I have this in my crease. I have this also in my crease. These colors are stunning. Huda makes some of my favorite eyeshadows. Her mattes are just buttery, creamy. I have every palette, like the big palettes that she came out with. I skipped some of these smaller mini ones because the colors just didn't appeal to me. But when I saw these, I was like, sign me up. This one is Nude Medium. And I have this color and this color in my crease. I have this one on my outer V. Oh my gosh, so freaking pretty. Like, I look at these and they just scream like Cassie's color palette. And then I have this in my outer corner, and this one is what is on my lid. But these are so stunning, so beautiful. If you haven't gotten these, I highly recommend them. If you like this color palette, these are just so pretty. I just am a sucker for a good nude lip. So I'm going to share a couple with you that I picked up. This one is called Cruising, and it's from NARS, and it's just a really pretty light nude. It's more of a kind of lustery, kind of a luster finish, so it's not super opaque. It's more of a sheer gloss to it, to the lips, but it's so pretty. It's one of those really easy to put on lipsticks. I'm loving that. These new Clinique ones, this one's in, it's their new like nude line. Even Better Pop is what they're called. The Lip Color Foundation. This one's a number 10 Delicate, and I like these. They feel like a balm. They're really, like, again, a super easy lipstick to put on. Doesn't take a mirror. They're really nice. Very, very creamy. From the Huda website, I picked up a couple of her lipsticks. Actually, I picked up Did I pick up 4? I picked up 4. I had never tried her lipsticks before, but I heard that Taylor, well, I guess it's changed to Taylor Wynn, but she used to be that Taylor. I heard her talk about a couple of these colors, so I wanted to pick them up. So this one is Staycation, and this one is just kind of a beigey nude. It's definitely got a little bit more brown to it, like on the brownie peachy nude side, which is not something I normally gravitate towards, but I think it's super pretty and I'm really liking that one. Also, the color Girls Trip, and these are mattes, but they're really creamy. That one's a little bit more of a pinky rose color. Still very much in the nude family. We have Joyride, which is a little deeper. Now this one came broken, but it's okay. This one's a really pretty fall, deeper kind of brown tone. And then what's this one? Prom Night. Ooh, this one is good. This one is just a mid-tone mauvey nude pink. Surprise, surprise, right? Okay, then I picked up some of these new Natasha Denona lipsticks. This one is in they're I Need a Nude, and this one is in Natasha. So this one is a little bit lighter than the Huda Beauty one. It's more of a light, warmer nude. Super pretty though. I did have that on my lips. Actually, I think it is on my lips. And then, what other colors did I get? I got Michelle. Let's see her. I can't remember what they all look like. This one is Michelle. And she is actually pretty similar to Natasha. Just a little deeper and maybe a little pinker. I could be really off on that description, but you can see for yourself. This one is Beatrice, which this one I really liked the swatches of. It's a little different than I think I thought it was going to be. Oh, no. This one's good. This one's definitely pinker. Just a good nude. And I like the formula. It feels super creamy. Next two lip products are from Charlotte Tilbury. I told you I'm a big fan of her products lately. This one is the Pillow Talk Diamonds, and I saw Flower Bomb 31 talk about it, Natalie, and it's really pretty. It's like almost reminds me of like if NARS Orgasm was in a lipstick. It's like a soft, corally, pinky gold with glitters in it, but it's really pretty. So it's not like chunky or thick like a gloss would be. It's a lipstick, but it just has all these really pretty micro glitters in it, and it looks pretty. And then I got the Pillow Talk lipstick, and they just come in these little tiny bullets here, and this just looks so pretty. Now this one's more of like that luster type formula too. You can see it right there. So pretty. A deeper kind of berry pink tone. Very pretty. This little set from Anastasia, and I got this at Ulta, and it comes with 4 of the liquid lipsticks and 1 gloss. So I actually thought that these were both, there was 3 liquid lipsticks and 2 glosses, but I was wrong. So let me swatch them for you. The first is Peachy. I haven't owned an Anastasia liquid lipstick in so long. I was on their PR forever ago, and they sent me like their whole line of them at the time. And oh my gosh, I just remember having so many of them. And then I just haven't used them in so long. I think they ended up expiring, or I donated them or gave them to friends. But so this is Peachy Stone, and then this last one is On Mute. And they're super pretty. I wore a combination of Peachy and Stone the other day, and it looked really pretty. And then it's a metallic one, which I'm not a big fan of metallic, to be honest. This one is in Beaming. It's super pretty, but I thought it was more of a gloss, not liquid lipstick, so I'll probably pass that on. And then the gloss is super pretty though, and it's called Summer Vibes, which is weird because, you know, we're heading into fall and winter holiday collections, but that's okay. And there's the gloss. The gloss is super pretty though. That is it for my haul. I feel like it has been forever since I've done a haul, and I'm excited about all my new goodies. The things I would definitely recommend picking up though, out of all of this, if you were just like to pick a few things, definitely the foundation, phenomenal, love it so much. These eyeshadow palettes, like obviously you don't need all 3. pick which one you prefer the most color-wise. But if you could get all three, I mean, I would recommend all three. And then this corrector is so stinking good. They have 3 different colors, I think, 3 or 4. And it's so lightweight, thin, but covers, oh my gosh, it's so brightening and beautiful. Really, really love that. So those are probably like the most standout things in this whole haul, even though, to be honest, I pretty much love most of the things I got, with the exception of not too sure how to use these bronzers yet. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!